Hello viewers, you're welcome to another episode of bd.ms.tutorials. I want to thank you for viewing this video. Today we'll be looking at using Microsoft Excel to prepare a salary table for a small company of 10 employees. For you to do this, first you must have Microsoft Excel installed in your system. And Microsoft Excel comes with the Microsoft Suite. If you have that, just go straight and activate it and start working. The final table for this scenario analysis will look like something like this. Now you have the names of your employees. You create a column for the names. Under the names, you start writing the employees, input them. For me, I have Buchi Douglas. Also, you have the gender. Create a column for that. For him is a male. You create the position or post. And this is the CEO of the company. We have, like that, Lillian Kemdi. Female. Position, team coordinator. Number 3, Shelly Didi. Female. Secretary. So you continue, you've typed, now you have all the names of the 10 employees, their gender, and their position in the company. Now, the next thing you do is you start with the salary. Now, the salary can be broken into components. So you can see that the salary, it has to do with the gross income and the deduction, and the gross income has the basic, the rent, the transport, meal, health plan, whatever you pay for health plans, others, and what the total income, the gross income. This is the total income. Then the deduction you have for pension, payee, loan repayment, penalties like lateness, absenteeism, you surcharge for distraction or something. Then the total of the deduction. Then the net pay, which is the take-home pay, which is the difference between the gross pay and the gross deduction. Now that we have all these components put together, we can now start entering the salaries. For instance, we have now for Buchi Douglas, his basic is $3,200. For this particular tutorial, I'm using dollar as the unit of pay, the unit of the currency. Lillian Candy is $1,800. You can play around with figures. Now we have all the figures entered. This is where the work will start in now. So we want to see what Douglas will collect at the end, and will collect as his gross payment for this particular month. So you come to this place where you have gross. You can get this by either highlighting this and dragging it across the range for only Buchi Douglas, and come here and say auto sum. And what you have here is $3,625. There is another way you can do this. by either going here and inputting a formula. You just say equal to sum, open bracket. For Bucci Douglas, his basic is on the cell E5. So you type E5, semicolon. The range across to others is J5. You type J5, close the bracket. Once you say enter, you still get back that $3,625. Now I must inform you, I must let you know that what you have here is not $3,625. This is just a formula that was entered. If I click it and you go to the formula bar, you see that it is the formula. So what I do next now is I'll copy this. I'll copy this cell that is highlighted, Control C. Then I will paste it on, I will drag and paste on every cell here. See, but it's not just, okay, I'll just paste, but what I paste, it is the formula that we take control of everything. You can see that the formula has affected everything, but when I click, it's still the same formula. If I click you see it's changing the same formula, not the figure. In order not to have problems with this, when you have done this, you say save, then you highlight again, select where you perform this formula, Control C, you say copy, then you come here, don't paste, just say paste special. You right click and say paste special. You click paste special. Paste special, you click the values, just only value. Now it is not the formulas you have now, but the actual values. Save this so that you're not going to get into problem. So when I click now each cell, it is the values that you have. Unlike when we had the formulas showing on the formula bar, you can see. So we have done that for the gross pay. Let us apply the same for the total deduction. Now we have the gross pay for all the 10 staff, and we have the gross deduction for all the 10 staff. The net pay, or what we call the take-home pay, is the subtraction of the total deduction from the gross pay. That is, you take away, for instance, for Bucci Douglas, it is, you are subtracting 1,070 from 3,625. We can do this manually, but if you are working with a large number, you know it will be so cumbersome. So what do? We go again the way of the formula. We are subtracting the smaller from the bigger. So we can do it in a number of ways. Click on the cell under net pay for Bucci Douglas. This cell is Q5, and go to the formula icon and click. You say more function. Click IMSUB. Then it will ask you which one are you entering. And so I'm taking for Bucci Douglas, it is this particular 3,625, which is on K5. I type K5, so give me that value on K5, which is $3,625. Then I am subtracting the smaller value, which is P on the cell P5. That is 1,070, P5. You can see that the deduction has already been done. and this will give you $2,555. That is for Bucci Douglas, but you know that this is a formula. Now look at the formula here. You can also do it in another way by entering the formula itself. You say equal to IMSUB open bracket K5 comma P5 close bracket and say enter. So I want this to be applicable to every other person on this table. So I copy and select the other 9 members and paste. Wow. Remember, we are dealing with formulas. We are dealing with formulas. So for it to be value, I'll select again, copy, and paste special. Go to values and click. So now we have values. Now you can also use this to analyze what you are paying as total basic salary for the 10 staff, or total rent, or total transport, or total meal, or what you are deducting as pension, payee, loan repayment, penalties, or what you are paying as gross payment. You can select this, put your formula equal to sum, get the range for from Bucci Douglas down to Daniel Sprock. Bucci Douglas is E5. You say open parenthesis, open bracket, E5 semicolon. Daniel Sprock is E14. A14. You can see that the range is highlighted by these blue lines, and you say enter. Wow. So the basic salary, the total of basic salary for the 10 members of staff is $14,900. So the total we are paying for rent for this particular month is $595. Total for transport $400. Total for meal $900. Total for health $1,025. Then the total gross you are paying out actually is $18,028. You can see it's applicable here for the deductions. So we have done this for the month of January. This is the scenario analysis for the month of January. Viewers, I want you to get your hand and try some of this and see. If there's anything, you can write me. You can write me on this channel, on my email, bd.ms.tutorials@gmail.com. Thank you again for viewing. Next week, we'll come up with another episode. Thank you.